Let's discuss an overview of the Spotify Agile model. This model refers to create case study and culture rather than a framework. That's why this approach is unique in the sense that it does not follow any single Agile framework or methodology. In fact, Spotify does not even claim to have any methodology. They define their approach as a culture of principles and values. And also they decided to not rely completely on one framework, but apply a combination of different frameworks, methodologies, and practices to find their own way. So Spotify loosely defines their approach towards agility. Back to 2008, Spotify was a Scrum company. They ran into scaling issues with Scrum, and that's why they found that many Scrum practices were counterproductive. Instead of choosing a more formal Scrum scaling framework, they decided to define their own simple approach. They decided to go back to the Agile basics. For Spotify, agility is more important than any specific framework or methodology. Let's talk about their release approach. Spotify teams are organized into autonomous and small teams called squads. Spotify does small and frequent releases with maximum automation. In their own words, release should be a routine, not drama. Their release approach uses what it called release trains and feature toggles. Let's discover each one. A release train is a method for a chain frequent releases where each release includes a set of features. And unfinished features are part of release trains, but they are hidden for users by a technique called feature toggle. This reduces the need for code branching and merging, something that could create technical debt and is difficult to manage. Spotify has a culture of continuous improvement. They use various techniques to optimize their output. Here's an example of a technique called Kata Board that is used for improvement. A Kata Board contains 4 quadrants. The top left one defines a problem that the team tries to solve. The bottom left defines the perfect world defined by the team. That world may be unrealistic, but it's a direction, not a destination. The top right defines the realistic target, something which is one step ahead of where the team is or one step closer to their ideal direction. And finally, the bottom right defines the next 3 actions that will move them closer to their next realistic target. So Spotify has a culture of innovation. There are hackathons that bring people with similar interests together and they transform their ideas into working features. And at the same time, teams learn from each other. So if a tool or an experiment works well for a team, other teams learn from that team experience. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the bell for more interesting contents, and thanks for watching.